呪術廻戦
All right, let's read chapter 125 of Jujutsu Kaisen. We are starting volume 15 here. We are taking a slight break in the Shibuya Jihen story. You can see here the table of contents. Shibuya Jihen continues after this. We're taking a break. We'll see the actual splash page on the next page, but it is Ano Kono Hanashi, the story of that kid. This is a flashback about Kugisaki. The whole thing is going to be about her. You can kind of guess why and why we're doing this. She's been touched by Mahito, and I guess this is kind of like the farewell to Kugisaki. So whatever. This is going to be long. I'm sorry. It's story driven and it's heavy in text. And we all know Kugisaki speaks with a country accent anyway, so that means this is going to take really long. Yeah, it's Yuki Kugisaki or whatever. Okay. 6年生まで使うんだよ。本当にいいの? Alright, so someone is saying, until sixth grade using, truly, is that okay? So we're looking at a randosaru, which is a backpack. And this is typically when a child first enters school, they will get a randosaru. And this will be the backpack they use through their elementary school years. And so someone is asking this basically. So until your sixth year, we'll be using, is it truly okay? Are you really good with it? お母さんにはそう言われたけど, as for by mother, that way was said. But 私は水色のランドセルを選んだパスタラからの. So, as for by mother, that way was said. So that's what mom told me or asked me. As for me, a watercolored backpack, a randosaru, chose with a pastel color. Okay. So like it's a pastel blue is what she chose. 小学校に上がると同時にこの村に引っ越してきた. So into elementary school entering. So when I entered elementary school, at the same time, to this village came and moved. So we moved to this village at the same time that I entered elementary school. Hey, Cake Master. ご両親は田舎の不便を心配してが. As for both parents, the inconvenience of the countryside were doing worrying, but 私は友達と離れ離れになるのが嫌だった. So yeah, as for my parents, they were worrying about the inconvenience of being in the countryside, I guess. But as for me, with my friends being separated, becoming separated with my friends, that's what was detestable to me, or that's what I didn't like. Hanare banare. Yeah, being scattered, being separated. Syrup of fruit in process. Oh, for the seltzer? Yeah, ninaru is just to be dispersed to get separated. 全校生徒19人1クラスじゃないよ. Okay, so 全校生徒. In all of the school students, 19 people. So the entire school was 19 people. One class, it wasn't even just one class. That was the entire school. みんな赤か黒のランドセル. Everyone a red or black randosaru. And again, those are the classic colors for backpacks. In fact, I think that's in the dictionary. Yeah, it's like, yeah, red and black. I think Red is usually for the girls, black is for the boys. So those are the classic backpack colors. 私は赤も黒も好きだけど、みんなは水色が嫌いだってみたい. As for me, even red and even black was likable, but as for everyone, blue colored was detestable, or so it seemed. But, so this is clearly Kugisaki narrating here. Ne, fumi no rando sara sa. Okay, hey, Fumi's backpack, you know. Nobara-chan wa. Demo, but as for Nobara-chan, okay, maybe it's not Nobara. Maybe she's not the one narrating. Kokan shio. Let's do exchanging. Like, let's swap. Watashi no rando saru o hoshigatta. Okay, my randosera wanted. Okay, so this is not Kugisaki that was narrating. This is the narrator, apparently. And this is Kugisaki, I guess. So Kugisaki seemed to want Hoshigatta, my backpack. Kokan, exchange, shio, let's do it. Okay, here's our splash page. All right. And you can see the title again was 125, Anoko no Hanashi. So the story of that kid. So there she is, clearly dominating on the playing field. Sonohi no hokago ni randosara wa kaete kita. Okay, so that day is like hokago. Hokago. After school. So after school that day, as for the backpack, like, it came and returned. I got it back. Okay. Zusha. Nobara no. So that's Nobara's. Doka. She's kicking it. Somo somo randoseru kirai. Originally, or from the start, backpacks detestable. So I don't even really like backpacks. Okay. I was kind of expecting, I would have thought that the colors would have been swapped there, but apparently not. Oh, this must be her younger sister. Okay. So we're getting the story from the younger sister's perspective, I guess. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe not. その日から from that day, Nobara-chan は家に入り浸って。Bitatte. So from that day, as for Nobara-chan, to my house, entered and bitatte. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome. To stay around, to hang around, to be immersed. Okay, so as for Nobara-chan, she hung around my house. And we have here, Gaku jozu ni da natta ne? What is this? gaku, like skillful became skillful at slipping in the air. What is gaku? Okay, it is not gaku. Is it kaku? Yes, hanging in a gliding in a glider. So you become skillful at gliding in a glider, haven't you? That's okay. That's probably like tapping buttons. They're playing games. Yoku otou-san to sumabura o shiteita. Okay, and then frequently with dad was doing Smash Brothers. So this is gliding. The what era would that have been? The gliding move. Which Smash Brothers was that? Anyway, okay, it's a video game thing. Nobara-chan wa mura no hito tachi ga kirai datta. As for Nobara-chan, the people of the village, were detestable, so she didn't like them. Pori. She's chewing on what looks like some Pocky. Sememura dakara sa, because they were narrow people. It was a narrow village. Semi-village. Narrow, confined, small. Tomodachi ni naru yori tani ni naru hou ga muzukashii en da yo. Oh, she's saying this now. Because it's a narrow or a small village, more than becoming friends, the direction of becoming with other people, it's difficult. Tani ni naru. No, okay, that's an expression. To become another person, to become a separate person. Tani ni naru. Yeah, okay, so like more than becoming friends, the direction of becoming like a separate person or another person, meaning like in another group, it's more difficult. Wait. Tomodachi ni naru yori tani ni naru hou ga muzukashii en da yo. Okay, that doesn't mean what I think it does. Another. Okay, yeah. No, tanin can mean another person or a stranger. More than becoming friends, the direction of becoming a stranger is difficult. You know? I would take this to mean it's harder to become friends. Wait. Tomodachi ni naru yori. More than becoming friends. The direction of becoming a stranger is difficult. That would, I mean, from that way, that almost makes it sound like it's easier to become friends than to become a stranger. But the English went with the opposite, which is harder to be a stranger here than to make friends, which would make sense. But that doesn't feel like this is actually what it says. Tomodachi ni naru yori. More than becoming friends. The direction of becoming strangers is difficult. Muzukashii. All right, well, either way. いいことじゃないかと私は思った. A good thing, isn't it? As for me, I thought. So I thought, isn't that a good thing? Okay, I think this is right. I think she's saying it's harder to become a stranger than it is a friend in a small village. And so that's why she's like, isn't that a good thing? Okay, and I'm just realizing that is what the English says. Sorry. Delete the last 5 minutes of my confusion. This is correct. It's harder to become a stranger than it is a friend. Isn't that a good thing? Okay, maybe I can delete some of that from the VOD. Probably not. Sunen tatte, several years passing, Kinjo no oba-chan ga sekihan o taite motte kita toki, a neighborhood's old lady baked a sekihan, a red rice. Yeah, red rice for auspicious occasions. Okay. And at the time of coming and bringing. Okay, so several years passed, and then at the time that this a neighborhood old lady came and brought red rice that she had baked, presumably for an auspicious occasion, Nobara-chan no iiteita koto, sono kishoku warusa o rikai dekita kiga suru. Nobara-chan's saying event, or what she had said, that kishoku, that creepy, that uneasy feeling, yeah, that weird, sickening understanding completed, had a hunch, or came to the realization. So basically she's saying, like, I began to understand, or I felt like I understood that creepiness that Nobara-chan was talking about. Okay, so I guess we'll see what she's talking about here. Himitsu kichi o mitsuketa no, discovered a secret base. Himitsu kichi. Nobara-chan wa kodomo rashikaranu koto o itta to omoeba. As for Nobara-chan, a kodomo rashikaranu thing, if able to think, or if able to think that she would say, Nobara-chan would say a thing that was like kodomo rashikara. It's not like the rashikara nu is like not childlike. Kodomo rashikara nu. What does karanu here mean? Kodomo rashi karanu koto. Aranu is unthinkable. That's not what we have here, though. Okay, I don't know what this is supposed to be. The English went with Nobara would say something mature. So this is somehow like not childlike. A like seemingly not childlike thing. So in like Rashi, but then Karanu somehow negating that. So not childlike. So thinking about her saying that, something that was not childlike, Kyu ni konna koto mo kuchi ni suru. Suddenly, this sort of a thing also she would say, okay, Kyo kara soko ni sumunda. From today, there will live. I'm going to start living there from today. Okay, so this is like, I guess, like when I thought that she was saying something that wasn't childlike, then suddenly this sort of a thing she would speak. Ima omoeba areba dareka no ukeuri dattan da to omou. Now, if thinking about it now, if I think about it now, as for that, meaning her way of talking, somebody's influence, ukeuri, somebody's retailing, secondhand opinion or knowledge, secondhand. It was, I think it was somebody's secondhand opinion or knowledge. 例えば、お父ちゃんとか, for example, mother or something like that. Oh. Okay. Coco. This place. So this is the secret base she discovered. Nobara-chan no iu himitsu kichi wa hitonchi datta. Nobara-chan's spoken secret base, as for that, so as for the secret base that she spoke about, it was another person's house. Shahoo! Ah, honto ni kite kureta. Oh, you truly did the favor of coming. So, oh, you came. Karara. That's the door sliding open. Irashai samakatta desho. Welcome. It's cold, right? You're cold, right? Watashi yori ato ni kono mura ni koshite kita sono ko wa Sawari-chan to itte. Okay, so more than me later to this village, moving and coming, as for that kid, it was said, or it's saying Saori-chan. Okay, so as for that kid, her name is Saori-chan, and she came and moved to this village later than I did. いつも突然訪ねてくる私たちを嫌な顔一つせず迎え入れてくれた。Always suddenly like 訪ねて like welcoming or naturally. No, 突然 is like suddenly. Yeah, abruptly. Always abruptly. 訪ねる is to like welcome or to visit. Yeah. Oh, okay. No. That's us. So we who were always abruptly coming and visiting, like without notice, without even one irritated face, did the favor of welcoming in. So basically, she always welcomed us in without even an irritated face, even though we were always like coming, visiting unexpectedly. Soda, that's right. Saori-chan itsumo ie ni ita na. That's right. Saori-chan always existing in the house. So that's right. She was always home. She was always at her house. Wasn't she? Okay. Saori-chan ni atte Nobara-chan wa kawatta. So encountering Saori-chan, as for Nobara-chan, changed. So she changed meeting Saori-chan. So ya ne, so yo ne. That's right, isn't it? So da wa ne. It is that way, isn't it? And she's emphasizing these yone, dawane, mako-san, koine. It's like mako-san. That's like mako-san, isn't it? So presumably this is now her changing the way she's talking. Yone, dawane, and that sort of a thing. Kucho mo yawaku natte. So this is this is like the way of speaking became softer. Yeah, the tone of voice became softer. Yowai. Fumi, I guess this is Fumi, Mitsuami renshu sasete. So Fumi, like, allow the practice of 3-braid. So she wants to braid her hair. Nan toyoka, and somehow, mata again? I think Mitsuami, is that going to come up in the, yeah, Mitsuami braid. Somehow, hin no you na mono ga mi ni tsuite ita n da tomo. In the manner of goods. Hin no yo. Hin no yo. Hin is like, oh, elegance. Okay, it's funny. You don't often see this actually just as hin. It's usually in the context of being in an article or an item. But apparently something towards, in the manner of elegance, minitsuite. Minitsuku means to become accustomed to. It was that, I think. So somehow or another, I think it was becoming a thing towards, in the manner of elegance or refinement. Onaji yosomono dakedo, watashi to Saori-chan wa nanimo kamo shigai sugita. Okay, so yosomono. So the same yosomono. Same strangers, but me and Saori-chan, as for us, everything was like excessively different. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So she's talking about, Fumi is talking about her and Saori-chan. Like, we were both outsiders, but as for us, we were very, very different. Sorekara skoshite, and from then on, just a little bit, Saori-chan no ie no yousu ga okashiku natta. Saori-chan's house's appearance became strange. Gomi toka rakugaki toka. So trash and things like that. And rakugaki, I think, is like graffiti. Yeah, scrawling, scribbling graffiti and things like that. Akiraka ni jini teki ni tsumareta yuki toka. And clearly, distinctly, plainly, jini teki ni are artificially or unnaturally piled up snow and things like that. Oh, okay. So it would snow and suddenly there'd be like excessive snow around their place or something. Rippana o uchi ga bukimi ni mieru kurai. The splendid house, a splendid, remarkable house, it was to the point or to the extent of being visible as bukimi, which is like creepy or weird. Bukimi. Weird, ominous. Okay. Oh. それからさらに少し経って、from then on, I guess this is just like something about a little bit of time passing. Sarani, yeah. Furthermore, a little bit passing. I think that's what the tate. Yeah, it's just to elapse. So a little bit more elapsing after that. Saori-chan ga hikkoshita. Saori-chan moved. Or did moving. Nobara-chan to futari de miyokutta kedo. with Nobara-chan, the two of us, two people, like miokuta, that's to like see someone off, but mioku, yeah, seeing someone off, miokuri. But その時、誰がなんて言ったとか、どんな天気だったかとか、思い出すことができない。At that time, who said what and things like that, and what kind of a weather it was it, and things like that. Remembering event not possible. So I can't even remember anything about that stuff. でも、とにかく、のばるちゃんが顔をべちゃべちゃにして泣いていた。However, certainly, in any case, Nobara-chan, it was Nobara-chan that was crying, and her face was doing becha becha. Aw. Gooey, messy. Gooey, messy face. Becha becha. この子も泣くんだと。This kid also crying. その衝撃で他のことが頭に入ってこなかったんだと思う。With that 衝撃. What does 衝撃 mean in this case? Oh, shock. With that shock of like she cries too. Other events and entering into the head didn't come, I think. So I think nothing else entered my head about other things because of the shock of realizing that she cries too. 今年の6月. This year's June of this year. Nobara-chan が東京の高校に通うことが決まった。Nobara-chan to a high school in Tokyo, it was decided, commuting event was decided. I mean, I guess it could also mean like to transfer, but kayo means normally to go back and forth, to commute or to attend. Okay, yeah. Attending a high school in Tokyo was decided. おばあちゃんと, now this is like with this is actually grandma. おばあちゃんと揉めて時期が中途半端になってしまったらしい。Okay. With the grandmother, 揉めて時期. Disagreeing time or disagreeing period. 中途半端. That's like a delay. 中途. Yeah, halfway in the middle. And hanpa, that's just like incomplete, I thought. Yeah, fragment. Oh, there we go. Chuto hanpa. Halfway measures. Incomplete. Incomplete becoming, it seems. With the grandmother, the like disagreeing period. Does jiki not mean period? Time? Season. Time, season, period. It became halfway, or so it seems. Oh, I guess like she's going to arrive late. So with the time of indecision or with the time of disagreement with the grandma, it became unfinished, incomplete, or so it seems. Yay! Yay! じゃ、二度とことには戻ってこねえから。Well then, as for to a second time, returning will not be coming. Because. And she's explaining. So basically, well, I'm not coming back here again. Fumi, あなたもそのうちのこの村出なさい。Yo. So Fumi, you also, that uchi, that house, that really that group, meaning that village. This village, leave. So basically you leave that village too. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Yeah. 私の時は泣かないんだ. As for my time, it's not crying. Okay, so here she's thinking like, I'm leaving or she's leaving and she's not going to cry. 私の時. As for my time, it's not crying. なんて、最低なセリフがよぎったせいで、何も言えなくなってしまった. Okay, somehow the lowest dialogue, serifu is like your dialogue, the words you're saying, yogita seide. Yogita, floating by. So due to the fault of the lowest dialogue floating by or crossing the mind, meaning this. So due to the fault of that, became not able to say anything. And shimata, meaning like kind of regret or whatever. There was nothing she could do about it. So yeah, so became not able to say anything due to the fault of the lowest dialogue passing through the mind or whatever, which was that. あれから私は沙織ちゃんの話をしていない. After that, as for us, not talking about Saori-chan. Oh, this was her thinking back. Like after that, after Saori-chan left and her crying, we didn't do talking about Saori-chan. Fumi, 次会うときは3人で. Next, as for meeting time with 3 people. So you kind of have to pull together what she's meaning here. So like next time that we meet, let's do it with 3 people, meaning with Saori-chan. And she's biting her lip. Poro. That's dripping tears. Oh. Un. Yeah, yes. Oh. Okay. All right, we've changed places. Some sort of office job. Sort of a classic Japanese company cubicle area. Saori, ちょっと休んだら. So Saori, a little bit, if do rest. So maybe this is like, maybe you should take a break. Dame desu yo. 考慮日今日っていうか、もう今日ですよ。もう昨日ですよ. Okay, so it's no good, can't do, you know? The 考慮日 is today. The 考慮日. No, こ, not 今日. The 考慮日. Proofreading day. The proofreading day is today. I mean, it's already yesterday, isn't it? So, okay, she's up really late. She's trying to hit a deadline for the proofreading or some proofs or something. And she's saying like the deadline's today, but I guess it's already like yesterday. Asamade wa kyou yo. As for until morning, it's today. So it's still today until morning, you know? Gishi, that's just the chair squeaking. Nani itten da ka? What saying? What saying? Shibuya yabai yo tero kana? Oh, okay. Shibuya, it's terrible. It's no good. It's bad, you know? It's terrorism, perhaps? Ah? Korin? Okay, so this is like present day, and this is now contemporaneous with the Shibuya Jihen, I guess. Nikibi dekiteru. Oh, nikibi is a pimple. So like a pimple is forming. This is her thinking this. I guess she felt her on her face here. Shikamo tsubusanai type, but it's the like not able to crush type. Tsubusanai kedo. I guess is like even though I wouldn't crush it, but she's saying like, but it's the type you can't crush. Will not crush. Okay. Senpai te kekkon gambo arimashita ke? Okay, so talking about senpai. Okay, so this is her. It's talking to her. So she's calling her senpai, meaning she's junior to this person who's older. So talking about senpai, marriage gampo. Kekkon gampo. Desire for marriage, yearning for marriage. Did it exist again? Meaning the ke is a way to say like, what was that again? I can't remember. So she's asking her like, hey senpai, I can't remember. Did you want to get married? What was that? Nani kyuni? Why suddenly? Like, why would you be asking that now? Iya, konna hazu janakatta natte? Well, this sort of a like ought to be, it wasn't becoming. Like becoming like maybe like not the way that it was supposed to be. Not the way that it's supposed to be. Yeah, konna hazu janakatta natte. Yeah. This sort of a becoming like not how it ought to be. Chuni no toki doinaka ni hikoshita desu yo. So middle school second year time. So when I was in middle school second year, into the doinaka is kind of a pejorative way to refer to the countryside. We might say like the sticks, the boonies, doinaka. Yeah, the boondocks, the sticks. Perfect. Doinaka. Moved. So I moved into the boonies, into the sticks at the time when I was in second year of middle school. Tenkin. Tenkin. Oh, job transfer, meaning like her father, probably her parents. Yeah, no. Uchi no haha organic de spiritual na yabai onna nande. So, well or no. My home's mother, my mother, being organic and a spiritual yabai onna, no good woman, is. So her mother is some sort of organic, spiritual person. Yabai ono, though. So yabai normally means... All right, this is interesting. Yabai is one of those weird words that can mean everything. It can mean dangerous, risky, awful, terrible, crap, or terrific, amazing, cool. Who knows what that means here? Normally, yabai in the negative sense gets used as an exclamatory, like yabe, yabai, oh no. It's possible here it actually means like an amazing spiritualist. Nantonaku sashita wa? Nantonaku sashita. Oh, that's like to sympathize or to guess or to sympathize with. Yeah, I guess somehow or other, like, I do sympathy. そこで二人の女の子、7個下か ?7 個下か So in that place, two girls, I guess this is like 7 years younger, she's saying. Koshita. I guess do you count nen, toshi with ko? Counter for articles, military units, individual. Huh. Well, I think that's what that's supposed to mean here. Like, she's like 7 years below. 特に野原ちゃんって子がすごい懐いてくれて。Especially a kid named Nobara-chan incredibly became natsuite, like nostalgic or emotionally attached. 私、一人っ子だから、me, an only child, so because of that, もう、野原ちゃんが可愛くって、already, Nobara-chan, she was cute, like cute. 慕って欲しくて、村にお姉さんぶって。Okay, 慕って欲しくて. So wanting 慕って or desiring 慕って yearning for, because wanting for or loving dearly toward the impossible. I guess this is like acting as like one-san. I was acting like an older sister in an impossible way, I guess desiring loving dearly, I like for affection or something like that. The English here went with, I admit it, I might have put on a bit of an act trying to impress them. This would be one-san butte, like acting like a big sister. Oh, how much more do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 pages. Yeah, I thought this was going to be over an hour. 紅茶なんて出しちゃったりして、小一相手ですよ。Black tea or red tea and things like that did the making of and things like that, the tari. It's for first years as partners or whatever. Shoichi aiteri. As companies. Yeah. companion, other party. Kawaii John. So she laughs and says, "Oh, that's cute, isn't it?" Renraku saki wa koukan shinakatta n desu. I guess like as for communication location, exchange didn't do. So she basically didn't exchange information on how to get a hold of her. Renraku saki. Yeah, contact address. So didn't do exchange of contact address. 徐々に疎遠になるのが怖くて。徐々に gradually, slowly becoming like distant, was afraid of. Okay, that I don't know that I quite get that. So and yeah, becoming estranged was scared of. I was scared or worried about becoming steadily estranged, meaning like distant from them. But she's saying she didn't exchange information. Mura o hanareru toki. Come on, Don, move. Mura o hanareru toki, wan nakareta na. The time of departing from the village, this is a little bit hard to explain, but I was cried at with barking is kind of literally what it means. The Japanese uses the passive voice to refer to something that is usually like an inconvenience, like I was rained on, like that sort of a thing. This is what I was cried at, and it was one, like a dog barking. So that was the amount of the tears. So they cried like dogs or whatever when I left. Demo, but okay, we can see a little bit of what's on her desk, but not enough to really see what we got here. We've got a tumbler. This might be like energy drinks and stuff. Yes, no. Torrendo, like trend, something. Yeah. 今の普通の私見たら now's normal's me if look or if see がっかりするだろうな. Okay, so this is like if they see the normal me now, if they see the normal like boring me now, probably will be disappointed. がっかり. Yeah, they'd probably be disappointed if they saw the normal, regular me now. Genki kana? Healthy, I hope, or I wonder. Nobara-chan? Ima doko de nani shitteru n daro? Now, in what place and what doing, I wonder. I wonder where she is and what she's doing now, and I wonder if she's well. We get an image of Nobara, who is clearly now post-Mahito. She's touching the spot where no Mahito had touched her face. I think we're slowly getting back to the present here. Yeah, this is fading back to the present here. Ano mura no renshu wa zenin atama ga okashi. As for the group, the company of that village, so as for the people, all personnel, they're strange in the head. Their heads are weird. So all the people in that village are weird. Sonna koto wa nai demo. As for that sort of thing not existing. So it isn't really that way. But okashi yatsu no koe wa ookikute jibun igai no subete ni omoete. Strange people's voices. As for the voices of weird people, they're loud, they're big, and outside of oneself's everything able to think. So it seems like it's everything outside of oneself, I guess, because the voices of strange people are loud or big. とそこで他人の人生を踏みにじるもんなんだ。I was waiting for her to say that it was just Nobata and that there wasn't a second girl. Also, shoes. With shoes, other people's lives, stepping on thing. Oh, talking about the strange people. So, like, they step on other people's lives with their shoes. Umi nijiru. Yeah, trample underfoot. Okay. We get this image of Nobata-chan in a room, empty room with chairs. Oh. All right. There's her friends. Okay, she's definitely dead. She is definitely gonna die. っていうわけでもなかったかな? I mean, wake demo nakata kana. For whatever reason, did not become, I guess. Wake demo. All right, so something was happening. They're all kind of laughing. Some are laughing, I guess. And she's like saying something like, well, I mean, that may not be the reason, I guess. Okay, there's Fumi. Flashing back to them saying farewell. Gomen ne Fumi, yakusoku mamore nakute. So I'm sorry, Fumi. Promise not able to keep. I'm not going to be able to keep our promise, Fumi. Okay, here we go. Finally back to the present. Itarori. Minna ni tsutaete. Itarori. To everyone, transmit. So tell everyone, Itarori. Waruku nakatta. It wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. Okay, yep, there we go. You can already see the next panel. There goes her eyeball. Zoom. So her face starts to deform. So whatever happened, it's not clear if there was something related to all the memories or whatever. But because Mahito had asked the question, he had made the statement about how not all of the sorcerers that he touched once died. And the question he asked was silently was Dou Naru, which is how will it become? Meaning like what's going to happen with you? There we go. There goes the eyeball. P. P is kind of like a shock or twitch. And that's the end of the chapter. That is the end of the chapter. There is something here about what is Ketchaku? Mukagen Jujutsu. A conclusion. Oh, right. Arriving at the end. Mukagen. A limit. That's just another way to say like Mukagen. Oh, this is the without lower limit sorcery. Okay, I guess it's about maybe something about Gojo. But this is like part 1. Anyway, if you want to learn something about whatever this is all extra stuff. It's just even more detailed than normal. There we see like an increasing series or whatever. There you go. Read all about it. Enjoy. we're done. We're done with chapter 125. We're back next time, continuing with Shibuya Jihen. Even still, starting in a flashback. And I guess we'll see how Itadori reacts to Kugisaki's death. Presuming she's dead. Next time.